Okay, so we have a gap up on the DAX European Open, and I just sorted 10,000s in order to try to take advantage of a fake out, if it was a fake out. So I'm expecting this kind of move now. Otherwise, it will be driving higher as it is at the moment. So we'll probably go higher, it seems. Let's give it a little bit of space. But then I actually wait to see what's gonna happen at the European Cash Open. So yeah, let's see.
Stop filled.
So yeah, I just got stopped out here. I'm not placing any other trade. I'm just gonna wait to see how the price will behave if it does this and then that. So we'll see. So we can see price holds a little bit above 10k, so we're probably gonna see this kind of move until yesterday's high, let's say, and then initial resistance. So then it will depend if it goes that way or this way to retest 10,000 and rallies back up. Otherwise you can go down and fill this kind of gap. So we'll see, we'll act accordingly. Okay, so I'm actually gonna get short here against 1000. Put some size, hopefully will not get stopped out.
Order cancelled. Order pending. Order pending.
So I will gradually take some off
Order pending.
during the downside if there's a downside.
Order pending. Order filled.
This is a momentum trade.
Order filled. Order pending. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order cancelled. Order cancelled.
And then I'm happy to leave the position, so it will either retest the day's open price and come back, or 90s and come back, or just go down, retest the gap low and found support, or then just breaks it to the downside and revisit 900s, I suppose, but we'll have time for that, so we'll see. I'm just gonna take one more
Order
off.
pending. Order filled.
So if the price retests 10,000 area, I will try to short a little bit more here with a very tight stop because my bounce back above 10,000. So I will try to squeeze one more now, let's say,
Order filled.
and take it back at 73s, and then we'll see. So I would like actually take one off here at the day's open price line and then move this one to the 50s, let's say, or just to days low, then the rest one down to 900s, so a little bit above. So I'm actually expecting, if there's a downside, to be like this and then more down, found a little bit of support and see how it will behave at 50s, might do that, and then move down to 900s. If it goes down to 900s, I will probably be looking to buy it back, especially after the first hour, which used to rallies back up a good portion of the initial balance size. So yeah, I will just keep holding these two lots until we get here. So I will take the half the size at 65s. I don't feel comfortable, so I will take one more lot off here because I see kind of support which might fail, but we'll see. So I'm just holding just one lot.
Order
So
cancelled.
now, yeah, probably I could have add one more here.
Order filled.
I just did, and I will buy it back at 65s, let's say
Order
69s. So yeah, here initial support, and euro dollar is trying to go down, so I'll just buy it back. So I'll just leave it and I'll see how it reacts if it finds resistance there. So actually I'm just gonna short a little bit more here, just in case this is just a retest. And I'm expecting this kind of move now. So I actually like this when the price spikes up and the volume spikes above 500. So it's a very nice chance, probability that will move lower, because some orders like mine got filled and try to fade this move. So we'll hopefully see a move like this now. Just gonna buy back one lot here. So the one I sold here, I just bought back there, and I'm leaving the rest two lots for the rest of the day really, but it will depend if I add or scale out. We'll see if this kind of support breaks, which look like it does. Just squeeze one more and take it back here.
Order cancelled.
So let's just manually take it. Cancel that one, leave the rest too, according to this scenario. So yeah, hopefully it will go back down. Otherwise, it will have bounced back from this low, and this is the initial balance high from yesterday. So if that breaks and retests and found resistance, then it will go lower as well. So what I would like to see now is, because this volume spike here combines support from this area, which is the low of the gap, might provide initially support for sure, but then might be a continuation to the upside. So I'm just gonna take one more off and leave the rest, because I didn't like that volume spike here. So perhaps it's just temporary and then it will have more downside, or it could be this kind of move. So if you actually break down from here, I'll just try to squeeze one more lot.
Order filled. Order cancelled.
And buy it back for this gap filled right here. So I will try to buy back this lot, let's say at 20s, let's say at 30s.
Order pending.
So hopefully this wasn't just a fake down and then move will rally back up, which looks like it could be. So hopefully it will retest the days open and then it will sell again. So I will just buy back the lot I sold, because I don't like this support. Might means that price will move for a 10,000 retest and then goes back, or even higher, because your dollar is kind of selling off, so this is kind of positive for the index. So this move is less likely to happen, but again then we'll see. I still have one lot from this for this kind of move, but probably I will try to get back in if I see the price action I like and I feel comfortable with. So yeah, the good thing is that it found the resistance at today's open price, but if that breaks, then more probably to go to the upside. So this kind of patience now. I will just try to add one more lot and buy it back here for this kind of gap fill. So we'll see. It looks like it could break it down because euro dollar just reversed and rallies back up. But again, this kind of support could lead us to way higher. So I'll just keep holding and wait for it. So I'll just take one lot off here because I see some big down moves for euro dollar. So yeah, that support keep holding here. I will just leave the rest of the size, but according to euro dollar sell-off, I don't know, this could probably rally back up here, but as soon as it holds resistance here, I will leave the trade on. I also saw decent buying lots here, so yeah, we'll just see if this happens or this happens. So I will probably short one more here and buy it back right there. So I will just close the whole position here. It looks like ECB's Novotny is clearly saying that European Central Bank is clearly missing inflation target and need to add additional set of instruments, include structural tools. So he's trying to sell the euro, so that's why we have this kind of move. So I will see what's gonna happen right here on 30,000, and then we'll judge again. I'm just gonna short it against 90s. This could be stopped out really, but I saw initial resistance here, so let's see. A big order here, 90s. Here it is. So that could probably just stop the price or just make the price spike up. So we'll see how it behaves at 90s. So let's see how this kind of fill will play out. Will it spike or just reverse? So we'll see. Otherwise, I'm gonna look to short it right here as well. So it looks like it goes down. So here actually are my targets for this short opportunity against 990s. This is the first target which is close to get filled at 70s, and the second two targets are just in the scenario that price breaks down and try to fill this gap here. So first target will be just a little bit above the gap price. Second target will be very optimistic and goes down to 900s, let's say. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we'll see how it will behave here, how it will behave here, if that will be a triple bottom and then rallies back up, or if finally breaks down. So what I would like to see now is this kind of formation right here, because price fell here, but that doesn't mean it cannot spikes up above. If it spikes above, it will be very fast, I think. So let's start the stop around 5. So what I like is that I see resistance here at 10,000, but I don't like to see support here at 90s. So this could go either way from here. I mean, I'm not really sure. I'm just short against 10,000. If your dollar finds support or it goes closer to support out on 1400, will be even better. So we'll just wait and see here, and hopefully will not get stopped out because I have just 6 lots there. So we'll see. Another big lot there at 90s. So if this fails, it'll just move lower, suppose. This one. If that doesn't hold, then we'll just probably go down. So again, broke out 1000. So probably will get stopped out. So yeah, my problem is that I held for this kind of move
Stop
and
order
ignored the
canceled.
supports here, which could be very good long opportunity, and now price breaks the upside. So hopefully we'll see how it will behave at this level if it goes there. So just going long here at the pullback for a continuation of the initial trend. So hopefully we'll hold this position until here, yesterday's high. So first target met. Let's see the other two. We'll take here 20s and here at, let's be optimistic and put this at 30s. And this somewhere around 60s or 50s. So hopefully we'll get. So I actually shorted right here for this kind of move because it found resistance at previous high and then retested and failed. I'm not really sure if that will hold though. So it looks like it's selling off against the highs. So now we'll either see this kind of formation or just this. So I don't know, the price action is very choppy at the moment, no clear in big directions. So yeah, we'll just hope for the best. We can see another
Order pending.
big here.
Order pending. Order pending.
Hopefully we'll get filled. So I would really like to see how the price action will be here at OH, like now.
Order cancelled. Order cancelled.
We'll hopefully find support there or just fail support and goes down. We'll actually see. So yeah, this kind of resistance held. Now we need to see this kind of support, if this will fail and go downside, or it will just rally back up. But at the moment euro dollar is just reversing to the upside, so that might wait on the index a little bit. So we'll see how the momentum goes. And I would probably like to take a lot at 90s.
Order pending.
But I don't really like this support here. So yeah, we'll just go to happen. Should I short on more or just
Order.
scale out? So now it just broke down 10,000. So what I would like to see now is this kind of formation here, and then down or just straight down. Just in case euro dollar is reversing its initial downside move. So hopefully I will leave these two lots. First one will take it out, let's say at 60s. Second one will take it out even lower if it gets there, just because of this kind of gap fill. So if this does reverse and then breaks down, then I would like to take the other one like this level right here. So it can be like 20s, 22s, let's say. So yeah, hopefully if 10,000 doesn't, if the price doesn't visit 10,000, then it's gonna be okay. It seems like it's just collapsing right now. Yeah, cool. I should have held more up here, but you never know. I just actually shorted even more here for a possible breakdown of the day's open price. So I would like to see it like this. Then I will buy it back at 68, second lot at 59s.
Order pending.
Let's say 60s.
Order cancelled.
So hopefully this is not a reversal and this is gonna be a continuation to the downside. So here are my targets for this position. So this is what I expect. Take 2/3 off here, which might probably bounce back up, and then if it continues, goes for the gap fill, I will take the third off. So that's the plan. So price did reverse here at the day's open price level. Now we'll just consolidate above and below 10,000. We would like to see it retesting the initial balance high and then selling below, or otherwise we'll hold higher. I don't really know. So we actually got this kind of knee-jerk reaction right here at 30s level, with a volume spike up to 1000 on the minute. So it's like kind the same like this one, like yesterday, on the same level, which from then price collapsed. So not really sure if we'll see this kind of collapse again, but we might, I don't know. But the bad thing is that ECB's Novotny changed his language to be very dovish. He used to be a hawk. So hopefully we'll now see a bit consolidation here and then some more downside. So yeah, if this being retested like yesterday, another 2 times and it fails, then more likely to go downside. So I just faded this move against this high, and again I see the same, if I see the same price action like yesterday with this kind of volume spike, which is kind of the same size, then the price moved downwards, and hopefully we'll take advantage of that, but not really sure if this will happen. Initial balance high needs to break down, then be retested, and then find resistance, and then sells off, sells down again. So here's the first retest. So you actually see the first fake out and then reversal, and this is yesterday's high. So hopefully this goes back down. So I'm actually happy to see this price action developing. Hopefully I set 2 targets to take out half the position at 11s and then at a retest of 10,000. So then I will try to hold the rest for a possible downside. Okay, so here comes the third retest. If this one fails, then this kind of same price action is possible, like yesterday. Otherwise you will go back up and retest the day before's high and then goes down. So we'll see. So here we have another retest of yesterday's high with a retest of last price action with volume spike. Now price reverses, hopefully will move downwards. Otherwise it's just gonna be a trend until, let's say, yesterday's, the days before high, or even 10,100. So hopefully we'll see. So it's actually nice to see the price failing to hold above yesterday's high. So again, this might be just a fake out, then the price will move lower, let's say, like yesterday's resistance area. So probably this was a good resistance, so I actually sold there against 30s, so actually almost against yesterday's high. So we'll see how euro dollar will behave and if any new comments come on the wires. So hopefully we'll take another downside move, so we'll see. So what we have here is that the market is trying to price in the dovish comments of European Central Bank Novotny, that he said that an instance is needed in order to make the economy better. So he tries to sell euro because a weakening dollar is actually bad for Europe. So hopefully with this triple top, hopefully we'll have a move to the downside, but again this will not be confirmed because now I'm just trying to short strength, but would like to see. On the other hand, this might mean that yes, we might have more quantitative easing instruments in the economy, but rather the economy is weak, so it depends who will win really. Okay, so it was a sideways session, let's say, the US session today, but now it looks like it failed in this area here, which is the previous high from European session. So now what I will do, I will just
Order pending.
take
Order filled.
some
Order
of
cancelled.
the size off.
Order pending. Order filled. Order cancelled.
Let the rest for the 30s. And hopefully if we retest this, I'm expecting this kind of move over 20s, and then maybe a 10,000 level retest. So we're probably just gonna take
Order filled.
fourth off as well.
Order cancelled. Order cancelled. Order cancelled.
So we'll just split this trade.
Order pending.
20s,
Order pending. Order pending.
30s, and let's see how it goes. So here are 3 targets. So what happened today is this kind of pattern I was explaining earlier. You can see here. So we had the previous day's high retested, we had this high retested right here and rallied back up, but then this European high failed at the US session. So now at the close to the European close it goes downwards, and hopefully it will do this kind of move. But I would like to see a bigger move like 900s. So I'm not sure if it will do that, but now euro dollar reversing above 114 handle. SPYs will try to find some 200 level, so we'll see how to react there. And yeah, so we'll actually just take
order filled.
more
Order
off.
cancelled. Order filled.
Just leave 4 lots for the European close because it might rally back up when the European cash market closes. So I actually scaled out most of the position, but I'm still expecting hopefully a move like this. But this was a different session than yesterday. We had a big consolidation right here because of an indecision of move higher. So we had also volume spikes this area. So that means that this kind of area failed, and then hopefully we'll build a move to the downside, but this doesn't really matter for today because US cash market is gonna close in 4 minutes. So just to summarize here, this was yesterday's high. So what happened today, it was at the European session, broke it out and found support here, then rallied back up to previous day's high, which was this one, then failed many times to break it out, then retested yesterday's high and found support here, Now just retested again and found support a little bit before the European close. But the important thing is that found a resistance up here at the retest of this high. So in order to see it going downwards, we need to see it selling below yesterday's high, retesting it, holding below, and then sell back down to for a 10,000 retest. So yes, that's it for today. If you liked what you saw, you're gonna see more of intraday explanation of why they take positions and against what levels. You can ask me anything you like and subscribe if you receive in the video I upload. And thanks for watching.